So I'm a classically trained artist, and also I have a degree in fashion merchandise and fashion illustration. And I've spent quite a lot of time, a long time living in Italy and studying there the classic sculptures and well-known artworks. And moving to US, I start my journey to into the fascinating world of fiber arts. So would have would have started as an exploration became passion of mine. The stitching was main outlet for me to deal with day-to-day challenges, and it will be the meditation and minute to spend with myself and process the thoughts and memories and in general experiences that I had. First time when I saw Claire Benn's interview with Fibre Art Takes Two, when I've heard her talking about the earth pigments and how she applies it and how she connects with the material, I knew instantly it's not going to be the traditional material to work with, and I need to research a little bit more. And also her reductive way of working have inspired me to rethink my own approach and be inspired to be more um, less representational and more abstract. It was very important to make that switch for me. I would say it's a beautifully filmed workshop that you can go back on over and over and over. I spent around 2 days binge watching the whole entire videos and then going back again to rewatch it and continue on with the practice. And I would say it went beyond my needs because Claire was such a generous teacher, and she's very giving and really knowledgeable. And she has that very interesting approach, which I never seen in a fiber art community. She will actually give you a very constructive critique. We struggle in giving or taking the critiques, but she would be really, really particular, and it was not hurtful. So it went beyond my expectations. The composition and the finishing of the work was the most helpful because you see, when you're coming from the classical art, liberal art background, it is really hard to understand how exactly you are finishing the art piece and how are you presenting it. Because with a canvas, it's just canvas and a frame, right? So she was very particular and very meticulous when it comes to composition. It was just broken down to pieces where I was encouraged to explore a little bit more of the abstract part of this workshop. And I will tell you, I had fun with it, and I don't think I'm bouncing back to representational anytime soon. So and the Q and A's, of course. The Q and A's have had so much information. It felt like the workshop within the workshop.
Mm.
It was a lot of showing in front of the camera, sharing a lot of insights. So it was incredible journey, I would say. The knowledge of earth pigments, which is the best quality of it. It's non-toxic, so anyone can do it. However, you got to have the right techniques, and I've learned applying the earth pigments to the clothes, and then I have learned the most valuable thing, which is reduction. See,
Yeah.
I'm not a maximalist. But I love my fine details. So I would go on and overstitch, which I mentioned talking with Claire. She said, well, you got to back off a little bit and wait until you feel like it was extra. So it was really great tip from her. Well, I would like to talk about the trio of my landscapes I've created during this course, and it was really interesting how it incorporated with my own thinking at that point. So the the series of landscape, the view I've created in very dark times in my life. I mean, the thought was created. However, it just felt really, really great to have such a beautiful outcome from that dark of a place, and it's rewarding to hear when such an established artist like Claire Benn compliments your work or doesn't have anything to critique. So it was really the highlight of this workshop when I was privileged to be selected for the Masterclass for composition, um, which was, I think, the most generous things you could ever think of. Why would an artist, such a busy artist like her, take a minute or two to prepare another Q&A and workshop around the composition? This workshop has helped me to connect with my materials and explore it a little bit farther and go to the very own site and recreate the textures that I've seen for so many months, looking at it and now having it right on a cloth. So it was a privilege to have to see my vision coming to life just because of this course. I would say it gave me an ability to prepare my own background, to pre-treat my my own textiles and create my own undefined space for the future stories to be told. And the confidence that I gained just from being highlighted during the master classes and not being even critiqued by her have been, I think it was a huge boost, especially when you have a long gap in between your artistic persuasions. I needed that, and I sort of regained that confidence in my skill and my knowledge. But for the extension, I think the 2024 calendar of the masterclass have made me very, very happy because I am signed up and waiting for it eagerly. Right now, I'm in that blissful moment of every single emerging artist. I sit in my studio uh, and create, and the productivity from all these textured surfaces is just beyond my imagination. So I I'm not rushing. I'm just starting to build my own body of work and waiting to explore a little bit more. So there is more to come, and I am preparing for it. I think that would have been great if moved from the Facebook group into the Fibre Art Takes Two page, uh, because you see, like not everyone has a ability to join the Facebook, and I think we are missing a whole bunch of amazing artist work just because of that. So a lot of conversation around it, and some of the ladies that I know, they would love to join. However, they don't have a Facebook, and so that is the biggest part of the those workshops, right? That you can communicate and talk through stuff, participating in conversation with your tutors. Other than that, nothing to improve and nothing to work on. Everything is perfect. I would absolutely encourage every single one that is interested in exploring other medium to join, because, well, first of all, as I mentioned, the filming of the workshop is impeccable. Whatever she does on a table or she talks, it's just very clear, step by step instruction. Again, very helpful. But then there is this little thing. See, I'm an artist. I've been practicing artist for a long time, and I'm a classically trained. But I never hesitated to join, because there are these certain boundaries that you cannot break unless otherwise you're exploring other medium. And I personally know at least three people who are in line and waiting to sign up for January course for January classes, because of the work that I produce personally. They were inspired by the journey and the change of the practice. So yes, go for it and explore new possibilities. So if you are thinking to join the workshops, I would be really, really happy to see what you came up with and share and bounce the ideas, and some healthy criticism from Claire and really good encouragement from me is going to be expected. So I really cannot wait to meet all who join, and we will have a great time exploring the medium.